There we go. All right. There we go. What is going on? Hi, honey. Probably. I don't know. What is going on, folks? Oh, how we doing? How we doing? Just got a shower. I ended up soaking myself with gasoline, so that's cool. I thankfully did not get myself lit on fire. That's fun, but had a little bit of excitement. So, yeah, little sketch. The Cookie, what's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. How we doing? How we doing? Hopefully, you're doing better than me lighting myself on fire, or not lighting myself on fire, but yeah, Steven, what's going on, man? Glad to have you here. Just hanging out. Yeah, productive day. Good stuff going on. Besides the old fire action. So, Dennis, what's going on? Howdy. I'm driving, so I can't really type. I'm using voice prompts. Good to see you, Dennis. You called me. I don't know if you left me a voicemail or not. I have no voicemails from the last, I don't know how long. But I saw you, and I know you usually leave voicemails, so I'll be getting back with you shortly. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, hopefully you're safe out on the roads, cruising around. To be honest, this last week has been pretty wet around here. I don't know what it's like other spots around the country, but I mean, go figure. Kind of May action, but yeah, been a good month so far, and it's been slower for my dumpster stuff. But the other day, I actually got out of my truck, and my back on my right side, my lower back, I got out of the truck, and I don't know, I have not done this in quite a while, but I twisted my back or popped something or pulled something fierce. It was bad. It really was bad. I was literally hunched over, and I could not stand up straight. I could not stand up straight at all. It was really, really not fun. That was Tuesday evening. And I was in pain. Anyways, I've done some stuff to help me out, and things have gotten a lot better. But I literally could not stand up straight. I immediately, I had other stuff I had to get done, and I ended up just said, I'm going straight home. I'm done. I'm not messing with any of this. It hurt to sit down. It hurt to get up. It hurt to anything. But thankfully, things are feeling better. I just twisted something. I got out of my the 6500, the medium duty truck. I came down from the really steep steps, and I just came down wrong, and I twisted something, and I didn't hear anything, but wow. Ouch. Even after losing some of this weight. Ouch. Ouchie. The cookie. Laughing, laughing. Len, I thought Jeff taught you better than that. Look at Hollers. Hey, hey, what's going on, man? Glad to have you here. How we doing? Trying to stay alive over here, you know. Chris, what's going on? Yo, what is going on, everybody? Chris, where are you at, bro? What are you doing? What is cooking over there? Dennis, I left a voicemail. Okay, but I was just calling to say hi and check up on you. Okay, got you. Yeah, we will. I'm still here. Still here. We're rolling, and things are good. So God is good, and we're one day at a time. So yeah, awesome, awesome. Man, yeah. How are Thursdays working for you guys? I think most people are like, yeah, it's fine. But from Sunday to Thursday, is this kind of obviously my consistency has been found to be lacking. However, do Thursdays work okay for you guys? Obviously, Sunday seemingly that worked well for quite a few people. But if my consistency was better, um, as we've made this kind of switch to Thursdays, would that be? Is this still working for people? Oh, Chris, I'm down in Ohio trying to bear the clock to the dealership tomorrow and home. Trying to bear the clock. Bear the clock? Bear the clock. Beat the clock? Is that what we're saying? Trying to beat the clock? Gotcha. Okay. Well, be safe. Steve, what's going on? Hello, hello, everyone. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, Thursday works fine. Okay, gotcha. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I had a little bit of excitement today. I was filling up the gasoline little motor for my hydraulic system on my trailer for my dumpster thing, and the pump that I use to pump into the reservoir for the gasoline tank, it basically exploded, and gas shot everywhere, all over everything. Um, all over my shirt, my face, my hair, probably more here than up here. Just everywhere, gasoline. And I've tried to not make it a habit of having gasoline cover my body, but it has happened before a couple times, not to this degree. But I got it in my right eye. All that to say, I got it on my right eye, and I was kind of concerned because it was very quickly burning. But I will just say that I don't know if my body's defenses or whatever is working stronger than previous after I've done all this health stuff. But my body responded kind of dramatically to it, seemingly. And I don't know how else to say it. Literally, my eye produced tears like almost like a faucet just pouring out. And I've never had my I've obviously cried in my life, but this was unlike anything else. And within a minute or literally 2 minutes, there was no more burning. Everything was gone. I didn't rub it into my eye. I didn't actually catch on fire, so that's pretty sweet. There's no active things going on. I was just transferring fuel, and it kind of exploded on me. But I got an auxiliary electric gasoline, very small tank that I transfer from the bed of my pickup truck over to the trailer, and it's plenty long enough tubing, but at the handle where I put it in a pullet, it just went bananas. It got loose, and never seen that before. But anyways, Yeah. It was a little more excitement than I was looking to have. But anyways, yeah. My eye just was perfectly fine after like 2 minutes. And the times I've gotten gasoline in my eye before, which is just a terrible thing to lead with, um, it's like an all day affair. Like it's burning for the rest. Even if you get water, you try to you get it more deeper into the area. I try to pour water on my eye. Do those things. It just makes it worse usually. Well, this it was just boom, 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 gone. I'm like, wow. So, anyways, enough about my you know igniting stories here, but yeah. Um, yes, gotcha, Chris, gotcha. Kamala, see, you are still painting the fingernail. If by painting my fingernail you mean blood underneath my nail because I was helping my truck go over a bump, if you know what I mean, and my hand on a ratchet slipped, and my hand hit the front of the rear differential and smashed my finger that was vibrating for the next 36 hours. This is blood. This is blood, 100%. And thankfully, my nail is still growing. I don't think I'm going to lose my nail. So yes, blood. That's how I paint my nails. Just blood. No big deal. That was like 2 months ago. So the nail is growing. I'm happy about it. Yeah, painting my fingernail. Thank God you're safe. Yeah, Steven, I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I was alone and the thing just gas went everywhere. So all the fun. All the fun. Kara has to buy bubble wrap for you. I mean, at this point, I need all the help I can get. It's a little too much excitement. A little too much. Oh boy. Yeah. Craziness going on. Where are you guys at? Chris is in Ohio. Trying to beat the clock, beat the sound of speed of sound. Where are the rest of you guys at? Maybe not. Maybe somebody answers. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think the Thursday is going to take a little. Me being consistent is going to take a little while for people to actually hop on here a little bit more. So yeah, little update for Bella. Her cancer spot has gotten bigger and bigger. She's looking better and better. Besides that, but she keeps messing with it and irritating it time and time after again. And so we're having to have her wear the cone, and she just does not want to stop, trying to mess with it. So I get it. Probably doesn't feel good. But yeah, having to watch over here a lot more like a hawk. So, oh, look, I'm all delivered in Greenwood this morning. Gotcha. Okay. Very good. Very good. And I'm home till Tuesday. Gotcha. All right. Heading out Tuesday then. Dennis, I'm in Albuquerque on my way to San Gabriel for a Saturday morning delivery. Well, Saturday morning. Now that is something special right there. We'll take that. Very good. Very good. Be careful out there. Was home to help a friend cut up a tree. Oh dear. From last storm and delivery tomorrow in Springfield. Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Firewood tree? Is that the good kind of tree? It'll be a blessing rather than a curse, or hopefully that goes well. Excuse me. Len, beach day, yard work, and golf on the agenda this weekend. Len, living the life. Living the life. I mean, the yard work honestly can be relaxing to me. Have some music and just go at it. Stress relief. Get your energy out. Do what you got to do. Relax afterwards. Look at all that you accomplished. That's good stuff right there. Very good, man. Going golf too, man. Living it up. Very good. Chris, keep my brother in your prayers. Court hearing goes the way that it should go. Either way. Okay, Chris. Yeah, we'll be praying for your brother. Whatever that's supposed to go. Hook 'em. Yep, delivered to an elder in our church. Okay, for the wood stove to heat the house. Very cool. Very cool. Tree goes down, or make it happen. Awesome. 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 I'm going to be getting our, well, if it wasn't for the old cancer kind of popping up when it did, we were going to have our wood burning furnace downstairs and installed, and to be primarily going off of the wood rather than the gas. So I'm excited for that. We had a bunch of wood ready to go, but me getting one or ideally two other people to help me bring that downstairs, it just very quickly became not a priority. When we're in the city, we're allowed to have a wood burning furnace in the basement, but it very quickly became not an important thing to get done. So, but yeah, hoping to get that installed here soon before next winter, and save some money, get a good workout, chopping the wood, doing stuff. And I've got quite a bit of access to a lot of free wood to use to heat the house. So, say pants burning. Oh my word. Chris. Oh dear. Pants burning tree, bro. Stephen, home in Vermont. We are just ending this stage of our lives. Looking to get into transport hopefully soon to begin semi-retirement. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. In Vermont. Wow. Man, I got to tell you, Stephen, I've got to tell you, Vermont was never my cup of tea. I'm pretty sure that's where transmissions go to die. Mine wanted to each time I went there. When you're just going straight up, just about straight up, I don't know if there's a road in Vermont that's flat. That I ever experienced somehow. It was just bananas to me. So I think you'll have, well, I don't know, but I think you'll have, hopefully a flatter, safer time for transmissions, in other parts of the country and all that. But, yeah, congratulations. Kind of semi-retired. Very good. Very good. See the country, do it at your own time. And, there's a lot to see. I'll be willing to. Oh my gosh. To be honest, I've gotten rid of so many pairs of pants. It's not even funny because none of them fit like anywhere close at all. So, kind of bananas, but, I only have now 2 pairs of pants that fit because they're the least baggy. So I only had a few pairs of pants years and years ago to a few pairs of pants that's like 8 inches less on my waist, which is kind of bananas. I think it's like, yeah, it was a 46 and I'm down to like a 38 right now. So yeah, yeah. Oh, Chris, you're willing to help with the stove, that is. Okay. Bro, it's gotta be every bit of like 500 pounds. We definitely need a third person. Um, and it's not gonna be Kara. Maybe a couple Karas and us. Um, if I had a third guy, um, we can make it happen. I've got the right dolly for it. I've got this a safe dolly that very carefully goes over the. It's perfect for it. The strap and everything wrapped around it. But yeah, that is. It's definitely a 3-man job. Oh my gosh. Kamallers, where are you thinking of joining, Steven? And Steven says, looking at Wave. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Waves. Wave shares load boards with um, Horizon, right? I believe that's the case. Oh, well, not many flat grades for sure, Steven. I'm telling you, every stinking time my transmission temp went way into the 220s, 30s, 40s. And I'm like, this is it. This is where it smokes. I'd pull off on the side of the road, which doesn't do a whole lot of good because it's not cycling through as much and you're not getting as much, And so it's just very forever to slow, or I just turn off the truck as I'm still basically kind of on a hill, which is even more not ideal. But at different times, I didn't have anything else to. This thing it's gonna smoke it out, and I'm like, oh my word. But yeah, Vermont. I mean, your transmission shops have got to be. Vermont's not even that big, right? pretty pretty stinking small if I'm remembering proportion sizes of states. But man, those I've just got to believe transmission shops have got to be just filthy rich. I would assume. I don't know. I had angels holding my transmission together every time I went. And I regret it. And it was usually because it was the only one going out east that I could get. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Is this worth it? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm glad you're used to it because the rest of the country has got to be just smooth sailing for the most part, I would assume. Oh, man. Oh, Dennis. Okay. Yeah, Dennis. I did my CCV box. Okay, Monday. SPE has a fairly new system. It replaces the factory system. It's not a delete. It's a recirculation system. The filter and baffles are easily to maintain. To maintain it. Okay, gotcha. I was thinking there's a period there. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. It does not delete it. Interesting. So is it still sending? Let me just look it up. Let's check it out. SPE, you said, right? Let's check this bad boy out. See what he's talking about. SPE CCV. Bippity boppity boo. Where does it send it? That's my question. Internal catch can install. Oh, is it the hold on, let me share my screen here. Hold on. Share screen. Yeah. Well, we got to take care of you, little babe. Can't be irritating it. Okay. So is it an internal? This doesn't. Let's look at this. So let's. Oh. Huh. Huh. Does that go into? Is where is this part over here? I, easy, buddy. Okay. Can you just back off for a second? Okay. Um, I'm a little confused. Where is this not all this supposed to be? Hmm. So it looks. I mean that right there looks like a catch can to me. Um, and then routing it an inlet and outlet. So it's huh. Inline. um, interesting. Yeah, so for my delete, I guess, I just have the one hose going from the top of um, the plastic housing over to the catch can, and it then vents to atmosphere after that. If so there's not a buildup of pressure in there, and that's just how that works. So, let me back that off. Um, Gonna wave, Chris. I'm sure Anthony would be willing to help. Um, Dude, if both of you guys could show up, I'll buy you whatever food you want. The healthy food, the bad food, whatever you need. Um, man, moving that thing, and literally the good thing is we're moving it down to the basement, not up anywhere. It's sitting in the garage, and we just need to move it. Literally going down one flight of stairs, and then, I mean, just wheel it around a little bit. I've already taken all of the blocks um, out of the inside of it, so it's as light as it could possibly be. But yeah, James, I believe you're correct. Wave and Horizon are sister companies. Yeah, gotcha, Stephen. Very good, very good. Okay, Lynn. Yeah, sure is app, but all different loads. Some reloads are on both reload boards. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. So pretty close for the most part at the very least. I mean, good deal. Notice that with RAM, the trans temps rise when idling. Ah, I guess I haven't looked at it at idling, before I've left. But normally my 12 sits at about 150s, 160s, unless I'm under load going up a hill or something like that. Um, my 17, it's like 70s, 80s. It runs a little hotter. Um, I don't know if they wanted that on purpose or something, but it just does. And that's with the brand new transmission that's in there. So, um, but even before that, my buddy who owned it before I bought it from him, he said that it was routinely always a little warmer than mine. So I don't know why exactly that is, but Len, Crystal Lynn, is it the same fuel card as well? Okay, same discounts. Okay. Stephen, my Allison 6-speed runs between 190 and 210 when not towing. 230, pretty common. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess the life of a Ram 68 RFE transmission owner, um, yeah, gets me a little concerned. When I'm cruising even with a, I mean, honestly, even with a trailer. Um, Going 65, 67, 170. to jump up to 210, 220, 230, frightening to me. Um, 68s are just built different, and I'm not saying that in the best way. But still original transmission. I still have the original transmission, no problems. Fluid filters. Yeah. So I'll take it, but man, Vermont just gave me the jump scares, you know. Chris, highest temp I've seen is 174 while towing. Gotcha, Chris. Yeah. That's about mine for the 12 back in the day. Maybe a little bit different with in-city driving with a dump trailer from time to time, but that's different than what you all are doing. So, Dennis. Oh wait, no, I just skipped. I also on the interstate not towing with my fifth wheel 230 is okay. Gotcha. With you, with the fifth wheel going. Okay. Yeah. That's about where I was at in Vermont. I was a little concerned. That's just the cheapskate in me being very extra cautious. Dennis, it goes back into the turbo, just like the factory. Okay, gotcha. Okay. But much cleaner due to the internal cat skin filter and series of baffles. That's the theory. Okay. So it still has the suction or the back pressure, not back pressure, the pulling pressure, whatever you want to say, from the suction from the turbo. So you're still aiding itself, but it's kind of like filtering it out a little bit. So instead of going full delete, this is like a halfway option. It sounds like halfway. Can't watch the screen because I'm driving. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that I guess that makes sense. Get a little bit maybe more life out of your filters or your filter instead of deleting it for the. Now I'm forgetting the name of it, but the for the housing on the top. Crankcase, yeah, crankcase ventilation filter. Interesting. Probably accumulates fluid a little less than mine, but it kind of takes the edge off of it and allows that the positive and the negative pressure on both sides. So okay, I can buy that. Maybe a little bit less maintenance overall is kind of where I'm keeping things as factory as possible, but taking the edge off of kind of stuff. I can buy that. Dennis, Len to Dennis. Dennis, you want real truckers watch movies driving down the road? Oh, Len. Go play your golf and your yard work, all right, Len? Oh, boy. Chris, usually my trans runs to 168, 174, whether I'm towing or not. Usually 172 at most, but occasionally 174. Yeah. Yeah, so 160s, 170s for the 12. Any hotter than that, then I'm doing something. I'm doing some active stuff for sure. Hook 'em. 18 Ram runs consistently 168, but last trip to Vegas, I had a headwind of 20, and it got 174 with a park model. Oh my gosh, with a park model? I'm surprised it's not 300 or something crazy. Wow. Only 174 with 20 mile an hour headwinds. Steven, I'm mistaken. That's my oil temp. Tranny temp is around 170 under load. Okay, wow. Yeah, on flat ground for me, but not what you guys got over there. um, man alive. Yeah. Dennis, original transmission filter and fluids. Uh, on the no, so not the filter, but I'm on the original transmission for the Ram 12, but I've definitely changed the fluid and the filters out many times. So, but yeah, definitely just Valvoline. To be honest, Valvoline ATF4. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. I think I've put in the Lucas transmission stuff once or twice, maybe. I've had a leak once or twice, very slow leak, maybe once or twice over the years. And I would just take, I would just do a flush, not a flush, never a flush, but I'd do a drain and fill, and replace the gasket. I've used the factory uh, metal plastic, I believe, that comes with it. If I'm not mistaking that for a different one. I've used the almost cardboard looking one that is absolutely a joke. If you get a fluid filter kit that has that in there, I've had nothing but trouble with those. I think I did it twice. The first time it was a slow leak. The second time it was a little bit more aggressive, and I'm like, that's it. You just cost me hundreds of dollars to be messing with this to do it over again, because this filter or the gasket rather, I mean the gasket in between the all that, it was paper thin. It was just garbage, and I know how to get it evenly, and torqued. I think it was like 17 pounds or whatever it is for all that, and it just was not right. And so I will only do the metal rubber gasket in between there, or the liquid gasket, the orange. I don't know what it's even called. Um, it's some little play on words thing. Make a gasket or something or other. It was orange. Basically, it turns into a putty, and basically you just squeeze that on the whole way around, make it even, put it on there, tighten the screws up, hold it on there, wait to fill it with fluid, let it set, and then no issues with that, none whatsoever. When I pulled that one off and I replaced it back with a metal and a rubber gasket, um, the whole thing came off in one piece, no issues. No parts of that liquid gasket uh, got inside and got all nasty and gummed anything up or anything. Zero problems with it. Kind of shocking, to be honest, kind of frightening, but it worked well. So, yeah. Dennis, it has a internal filter, which is a stainless steel fine mesh screen that you can easily remove and clean with brake fluid at every oil change. Okay, gotcha. Steel fine mesh screen. Huh. Mine has something, but I don't think it's a fine mesh. It's nothing like that. So you might be really kind of doing a well, it's seemingly it's definitely different than what I've had for my my delete. Um, Pro Charge Mopar, what's going on, man? Good to have you here, Chris. Planning on doing a drain and refill my next oil change. Gotcha. Very good, very good. Dennis, I didn't want to do the traditional delete bypass because I didn't want fumes coming up into the cab. You mentioned that. If I ran the pipe all the way back the truck, I didn't want oil dripping from the pipe. Gotcha, Dennis. Yeah. I seemingly from the trucks that I've seen do that. Um, for a little while, honestly, I went to atmosphere. I didn't even have the delete. I just went straight down, and there was a little bit of oil, but it I mean, it wasn't crazy. But what's it, the third gen, the 12 valve. I know older Rams at the very least had um, crazy draining the atmosphere, tons of oil coming out. I don't know if there's that big of a difference or why that seems to be the case from what I've seen, but yeah, I keep doing my little vibration plate thing. But yeah, oh, I was just being a smart guy thinking about how frequently you change the oil in your. I got you. Yeah, man, I do need to do another round of some maintenance. I'm not. I guess now the weather's a little bit better. I did some maintenance during the winter time, in the middle of my fasting and all the tough stuff that I've done, and that was truly terrible. That was really not fun. But now it's a little bit warmer. As long as it's not raining outside like it has been. Um, I do need to get a little laundry list of things to get knocked out here shortly, pretty soon. So yeah, always something to do. It seems always something to do. Some fluid, some movable part that's begging for mercy to be replaced. Right, always something. If the wheels are turning, you got something to do. That's for sure. Oh man, I think someday, and I've said this, from way back in the day, um, regardless of what happens with my dumpster business or maybe some other things going on in the future here that I think are going to be um, part of my life. Um, when I am getting to slow down a little bit, I can see myself getting a semi or at least a haul and tow, get a medium duty of sorts, um, and just hit the road. If care is cool with it, or just once a month or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would do, but I could see myself doing that. And I think the maintenance intervals, just about everything, seemingly, is a little bit more spaced out with all that stuff. So that would almost be maybe more relaxing. I don't know. to be running bigger than what I have been with the pickups. So see about all that. Yeah. As far as the fumes coming up into the cab, um, I I honestly don't remember. I know I think I have heard of that. And I remember you talking about that last time on the live stream, but um, I maybe maybe I've had fumes coming into the truck all this time, and I'm just messed up in the head even more from all that I didn't even know it. But I honestly, I mean, technically that delete little reservoir from the line over from the crankcase, it's open right there. It's level with the other tube, and technically it could, you know, go in there. I just never had an issue with that, but evidently, if you've had enough people say, yeah, it's a problem, it's definitely a thing, then I mean, you do what you got to do. But I never had an issue with that. I still don't. Even driving around town, but obviously running the truck all day long and idling at night if you have to, then it is what it is. Interesting. Take that thing down. Stop screen share. Cool. Well, hopefully, as I am more consistent hanging out with you guys here on Thursdays, we'll have more and more people hop on and be able to catch the live and chit chat more. But thank you guys for hopping on here with me. I'm grateful to have my eyesight. Seriously, we need to be praying for Chris, his brother, going through whatever's happening with court, and the Lord's will be done in that. Yeah, just prayers for safety for everybody out on the roads, and don't forget to be doing your maintenance. We're over here blabbing about it, but yeah, guys, I will catch you guys later. Be safe. We'll see you next week. God bless.